Hello again, everybody, and welcome to CCBC, the Community College of Beaver County, and the Golden Dome for the CJ Betters Holiday Classic. Tonight, the Highlands Golden Rams face the Montour Spartans. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, John Dankich alongside. This is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Beaver County, Dean, and we like to hit all the counties with Highlands.
We certainly do, Mike, and this was a nice trip on the way up today in the daytime, at least.
Yeah, exactly. It was a pretty nice trip. Long, but we're here in one piece, and here we go. So, interesting that Highlands is here. Now, they've been hosting their own tournament over Christmas time the last couple of years. Why come to CJ Betters?
Well, Mike, first off, it's an invitation only. So when you get the invite, you want to think about it. And we decided to go to the tip-off tournament, Christmas tournament, for one important reason, and that is that the CJ Betters tournament, hosted by CJ Betters, has been offering scholarships to one senior player since 1992, Mike. They started with $500. Mr. Betters kicked it up this year to $5,000. And our award winner is Luke Cochran. So Luke Cochran goes away with a $5,000 scholarship. On top of that, Mike, 8 top teams in the area: Pine, Richmond, Beaver Falls, Aliquippa, Butler, Lincoln Park, and Central Valley are here to play along with Montour. So it's a very prestigious invitation.
Well, we haven't played in a week, and that was a big win at home against Yock the Friday before Christmas on the 20th. They won by 56 points, and kind of a big, almost a re-debut for Jimmy Kunst.
No doubt about it, Mike. The freshman has really come on strong. And again, last game, he had a triple-double, almost a quadruple-double. Check this out: 13 points, 12 rebounds, 10 steals, 8 assists. Again, 2 away from that quadruple-double, which is a rarity. We had 25 steals in that game, Mike. He had 10 of them. And again, he's that guy that really has helped out with the seniors, allowing them to get up the floor a lot quicker. And he's the kind of kid, when he has to score, Mike, he will. And he just has such a well-rounded game for only a freshman.
He really does. Well, let's talk about these Montour Spartans. They come in 4-3. They're coached by Bill Manier, and interestingly enough, this is the third. We will have 3 consecutive games against a coach that has won the state championship, with Jim Nesser against Jock, Bill Manier tonight, and Mike Boriski tomorrow against Lincoln Park. That's an amazing stat. They were a playoff team last year, 1-1 in section so far.
So you're telling me they're well coached?
They're all of them.
Well, Mike, they come in averaging 69 a game, giving up 63. We're told they like to run. You know, we like to too. Their wins were over Obama Academy. Then they went to Florida, Mike. They beat S.L. Jones and Umatilla, and they just came off a big section win against West Allegheny, and they were rated a top 5 team in 5A prior to that. Losses were at Altoona, Shiloh, Georgia, and here's an interesting one, Mike. Trinity in overtime beat them in section 100-97. Let's have one of those today.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, they were kind of in Florida. It was Lake County. It's like halfway in between Daytona and Orlando. I would rather live here than live in Umatilla, Florida. So
that's not Florida.
No, where Mr. Cochran goes, yes, we like that down there. So we'll have that going off for you. So if you've been putting off that much-needed work around the house, why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations help you tip off basketball season with a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie can guarantee your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it, and in plenty of time to have that championship celebration. Customer service, as always, is their top priority. Give Brian a call today, 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy. All right, we're going to take a quick time out here as we ready ourselves for tip-off, and we will do that in a second when we can.
Referees are discussing with the captains out there. Premier crew, Mike: Don Johnson, Aaron Mickens, and Mark Weirs.
We've had Dan Johnson and Aaron Mickens at home earlier this year, so we'll check one out. All right, we'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with the tip. It's Highlands and Montour, and it's right after this.
Spartans will be the home team.
All right, we're getting ready for our starting lineups. The Rams will be the visitors tonight. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Since 1979, they got you covered.
Here's their starting 5. A 9th grader wearing number 1.
Mike, we will start number 1. Jimmy Kuntz, 6'2" freshman, averaging 6.9 per game. 62% from the foul line.
A 6'1" senior. He wears number 11.
Next is Corey Myers. Wears number 11. 6'1" senior, 16.9 per game. 6 of 10 from the foul line, 60%.
6'6" senior. 20. Johnny
wearing number 20, the big man in the middle, Johnny Christ, senior, 6'6", averages 10.5 per game. 13 of 28 from the foul line, 46%. Luke Cochran, 6'2 senior, our leading scorer, wears number 23, 19.6 per game, 25 of 34 from the line, 74%. And returning to the starting lineup is number 50, Joaquin Roman, 6'4 junior, big guy in the middle, averages 6.1 per game, 3.10, 3 for 10 for the foul line for 30%. Carter Leary, Mike, did a great job starting the other day.
Remember, for all your commercial and industrial painting needs, to beautify and protect, call Dan Timmons Painting at 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered.
Montour, Mike, is designated as the home team, and again, they come in at 4-3, and they will start number 1, Tyler Banks, a 6'1 senior. That's going to become a familiar theme here, Mike. All 5 starters are seniors. Number 3, Alex Boyden, a 5'10 senior. At forward, number 10, Justin Labrie, 6'3", one of their big guys. At guard, a familiar name from football, number 12, Dom Bagliacco.
Remember him from football?
6'1", yep. And their big man in the middle will wear number 22, James Eubanks, 6'4 senior.
Their head coach, Bill Manier, was our cameraman's art teacher.
Back in the Stowe Rocks days.
Yes, sir. And he won the state championship with Stowe Rocks in 2004. He also won WPILs at Rocks in 02 and 04. He had 2 stints there. He's been coaching at Lincoln Park. He coached the girls at Lincoln Park. His daughter Delaney plays there, yeah. And then while he was doing that, he was assisting the boys team at Lincoln Park. So he's been involved. Also had a stint at Ambridge in between 2 stints at Stowe Rocks.
Bill Fontana makes the PA announcer here, and he's a legend up here.
That's a famous WBVP voice, Bill Fontana.
If you're ready, ladies and gentlemen,
We talked about the officials. Dan Johnson did our game at home against Beaver Falls, and Aaron Mickens did our game at home against Nazareth Prep. So we've had 2 of the refs. They know familiar how we play, and that's Dan Johnson with the basketball. We're set. At the holidays, Johnny wins the tap, and the Rams move right to left, dressed in their traveling brown uniforms. The Spartans in their home whites. This is Jimmy Kunst.
It's like straight man-to-man, Mike, right down to Johnny.
In the crease, up and under move, puts it up, fell out. Johnny padding those offensive rebound stats, and the Rams lead 2-0.
I mentioned we played in the summertime, Mike, and they handled us in the summer, but there was no Johnny. He was playing football. Makes a difference.
20, Johnny Price.
Now Labrie takes it high post. Back outside, a jumper is up, no good. Number 35, who we don't have. Do we know who that was? Now, was that Eubanks? I believe it is.
Must have changed numbers on us, Mike.
Now they go cross court, and Cochran able to climb the ladder to pull it down. Magliacco is 12.
He's Eubanks now.
Boyden is 3. And
there's our scholarship winner.
Luke Cochran drains one, and the Rams lead 5-0 early.
And Mike, we've been talking about getting off the fast starts, and Golden Rams have certainly done it here so far.
Now a steal by Kunst as he just beat him on the press, and the Rams lead at 7-0.
Picking up where he left off with those 10 steals against York. Trying to run now.
They've had so many games so far this year. Now Eubanks with a turnaround, up, around, missed the shot. Rebound, Kunst.
Well, the Golden Rams doing a good job by tipping those rebounds, too.
Here's Jimmy back forecourt. Now to Cochran, was going to step into it, but he got closed off quickly by Magliacco. Now to Kreis, and blocked from behind by Eubanks.
Foul there, but no call. Uh-oh, deep is deep,
Now
Mike.
back the other way, Magliacco, and he's fouled, driving to the basket by Corey Myers.
One of our basic principles is never get beat back, and that time they did. Myers did the smart thing by committing the foul and putting him on the line.
Corey Myers picks up the personal his first.
So this is Don Magliacco, the 6'1 senior. They're all seniors. First one is in and out. Rams continue to lead at 7-0.
Do you remember what position he played, Mike?
Yeah, he played the Wildcat quarterback because remember Luke Persinger was out with an injury, and he played Wildcat quarterback, and he actually
on the roster here,
threw a pass in that game. In and out. Yeah, Persinger is on the roster. They missed 2. Johnny with the rebound.
Boy, look how smoothly he handles that.
He does.
Mike.
Myers, 3 ball, back rim, no good. Rebound, Roman tipped it to the corner, and the Spartans now, look at Johnny Kreis able to flip it up in the air and save the dribble. Now to Kunst. Cochran left side. 3 ball on the ways off the rim, and the rebound to the Spartans.
That was smart basketball by Johnny, Mike. He made sure he didn't go over the over and back line, and he actually passed the ball to himself, which he's allowed.
Now a crossover move by Boyden, but he gets shut off by Cochran. Cochran got a piece of that. Johnny did from behind.
Yeah, they didn't call that.
And knocked it out of bounds. 5:59 left first quarter. Rams lead 7-0.
In the end zone, Mike, the Beaver Falls.
Yeah, I see Coach Carlos Jeter and the great Dwight Collins.
They know what it's like to play Highlands. Second turnover.
Dwight Collins got to be happy with the Pitt game last night.
Yes.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Boyden.
Today's game can be seen tomorrow on YouTube.com.
Mr. Fontana helping us out with some promos over there too. That's good. We like that.
Good guy. Very big personality. He says he started Pompiani, Junker, all the greats.
Around to Joaquim screen, and that's a big screen. Corner to Myers. Kicked it back out. Kunst for 3. Back rim no good. Rebound. Magliocco has it for the Spartans.
Reminds me of Cleveland, Mike. We have 3 different 3-point circles out there. The high school, the girls, and the boys for college.
Here's Banks forecourt. Around to Magliocco screen. Right side. Now they jumper is down by Eubanks from the right corner.
35, James Eubanks.
His first 3, and it's 7-3.
Trap.
Now they beat him down, and Eubanks able to steal it as Rams threw it into the paint.
First turnover for Highlands.
Banks all the way down against Roman, put it up, won't go. Rebound, Magliocco up and in.
That time Johnny jumped a little too early, Mike.
Oh, that's Labrie, I'm sorry, 10, not 12. And it's 7-5, quickly. Myers put it on the floor, scoop shot score. First 2 for Corey.
Corey Myers.
Corey breathing down on 500 points for his career. I think we had him 9 away.
So, yeah,
something along those lines.
Now.
Oh, now they beat the press. And Labrie got it blocked. Rebound Eubanks.
2 points, James.
Twice they've been beat back, Mike. Deep is deep. We're breaking rules.
Now we got a foul. It was 7-0 Highlands, but now it's 9-7.
Thought Johnny was going to get that foul.
7-2 run, and Carter Leary's going to come in, and the Rams will go a little smaller and quicker as Joaquim Roman will sit down.
That foul was on Banks, his first, team first.
Come on, let's get it. Now Myers between circles. Back to Kunst. Now Cochran's 3 is nothing but nylon. He's got 6 early on.
Mike, a little bit of a tough shooting area again, too, when you get to these colleges, but so far loose knocked down 2.
12-7 Highlands, and the Spartans throw it away forecourt at the 4:19 mark.
Mike, then third time in a row they had somebody behind our last defender. You cannot get away with that deep is deep against a good team like Montour.
That might take a little while to get back into form again. That week layoff and with the holidays in between, and you could see a little not being at the top of your game to start with, certainly.
Yeah, a lot of times we say with these games, who wants to be here?
Nobody's guarding Luke Cochran. And he's 3 for 3 from downtown. It's 15-7 Highlands, and timeout Montour Spartans.
I wonder what they're going to talk about, Mike. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Toronto Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specialize in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workman compensation injury. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love to do most. Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service, conveniently located behind Blessed Sacrament Church and Eaton Park in the Heights Plaza. They have daytime, soon to have Saturday hours and evening hours for your busy schedule. Call them today at 724-224-5090 or visit them on the web at phoenixrehab.com. Now, I'm going to tune the pressure up now. This time Johnny takes care of the deepest deep for us.
He does, and now
There's
they
your trap with
double team Banks, but he got out of there. And Eubanks is wide open for a left-handed 3, and he drains it.
3 points. points.
He's got a
Jimmy Eubank.
He off to a quick start, and it's 15-10. You talked about the points. They're coming.
like both teams.
Rams break it. Got a 3-on-2. Myers right side.
Oh, he walked.
And he did travel. Moved the pivot foot, turned it over at 3:36. Highlands by 5.
He was surprised as I was, Mike, to see a wide open Luke Cochran again.
Yeah, what's with that?
I thought the timeout would be let's have somebody.
They
put a
do
hand
know
in
he's
his
breathing
face.
over 1,000 points, don't they?
He needed 60 coming in. He now needs 51.
Here's Eubanks forecourt. Throws a cross-court pass to
That's
Johnny
the dangerous
Kreis.
one, yeah.
It's very long, and he made sure he got a piece of that one and knocked it out of bounds.
Both teams trying to create pressure. Highlands 4-3 turners so far, committed 2.
Montour 4-3 overall. Highlands 6-1. Of course, the Rams' loss was at Newcastle against Penn Hills a couple of Saturdays ago.
Highlands will go in that 2-3 zone now, Mike. Yep.
Here's Boyden. Long cross court to Eubanks. Now another skip pass. They're doing the skip passes over the zone. Kicked it back out. Banks' three is down. Very familiar name in Montour Athletics, Tyler Banks. And now Myers beat them all down, but it's blocked by Eubanks.
No call. They want to run, Mike.
Boyden all the way through.
Look at
Tried
Johnny.
to kick it back, and
He stole that with his elbow.
Rice and Handel. Out to Kunst. Rams back the other way, leading by 2.
Bill Russell blocked, Mike.
Yeah, blocked it and caught it. And Eubanks with another block. And he's having his way under there, defensively for Montour.
Very athletic at 6'4", Mike. That's 8 points to go along with it, too.
They loop it into Kreis. Turnaround against double team. Split it, scores.
Golden Ram field goals.
4 points for Johnny early on. 17-13, Rams by 4.
That was a great job, Mike. He was being doubled. Got out of it. Oh, here we go.
The three went up, but it's stolen away. Here comes Myers, lead it through.
No foul there.
And Eubanks knocked it out of there. Ball belongs to Highlands at 2:25. Team fouls even at 1 apiece.
Knock Leary down to get to it, Mike. Good teams like to be pressed. I always say that, Mike, and both teams very good offensively, so we might get to see a high-scoring game here.
Isaiah Mosley, number 0, is in.
Oh, look at
Off the roll, comes to Kreis. Lost it, though. Dribbled it off his knee.
we had 2 guys open there, Mike.
Oh, now a steal is Eubanks dribbled it off his leg, and the Rams get it. Now we got a foul at midcourt. It's going to be on Mosley or Eubanks as Johnny ran into him. Eubanks picks up his first.
Montour foul. James Eubanks, his first and the team's second. Joaquin Roman.
Mosley, Mike, a 6'6" sophomore. Bringing some more height into the lineup.
Finally, an underclassman in for the Spartans. Kunst. Now to Roman. Hand off to Jimmy. Rams by 4. 2 minutes left first quarter. O'Leary lost concentration. Ball goes out of bounds, and we'll see what they do. I think Highlands keeps it. As it went off, Tyler Banks, who was over there bothering Carter Leary.
Montour 5A, Highlands 4A. So playing up a division here, Mike. Tomorrow we'll be playing down a division, but we're playing the state champ.
Yeah. A wide open Kreis. Oh, boy. Kept it away from the basket. Cochran, long 3 balls, an air ball, and a rebound of Mosley. Montour the other way. Look, watch out from behind. Jimmy's got those magic hands. And able to keep it was Eubanks. Now right side Boyden around Cochran. Dribbles in with a runner.
Good call.
What's the call?
It is charged. You got it, Mike. Wait, Johnny held that position.
Alex Boyden is charged with a charge.
Boyden picks up
His first.
his first. 3 team fouls against Montour. The Rams have committed 1.
Golden Rams of Highlands.
Against pressure, here's Kunst to Leary. Break it easily. Leary all the way through. Bounce pass in the paint, but Johnny lost the handle.
Who wants it?
Stolen out of there by Roman. Now Leary. Back to Kreis. On the floor. Goes down. Needs help. Cochran provides it. Leary's open for 3. Off the back rim. Rebound Kunst. Kunst goes all the way in and traveled to do it. Turnover Highlands at 124.
Yeah, you're supposed to get a step and a half, Mike. That was close. I think he shuffled before he went up.
That was 2.5.
Montour Montour trying to speed us up, Mike, and they're doing a good job of it.
Highlands by 4. 1:20 left of the first quarter. Oh, Eubanks is fouled by Leary. That's a second on Highlands. First for Carter. Myers had the other. 1:17 left of the first quarter.
Myers going to check back in for Jimmy Quinn.
Is charged with personal. That's his first. The team's second.
Coach Tuchinski with a few thousand words for referee Dan Robinson. Here's Boyden left side. Now dumped it into Banks. Got it back out.
Can't let him struggle.
And a wide open three by Eubanks. He's hit 3 from out there. He's got 11.
6'4" guy, Mike. He can shoot it.
Christ!
Oh, baby!
Is Johnny. Good Lord.
There's a message. The Beaver Falls kids are going nuts over there, Mike. They enjoy seeing something like that.
That was Jordan-esque.
Yep, he started the launch.
1916. Boyden kicked it out to the corner and is saved by Mosley, and now they'll reset things with Eubanks, who's red hot so far. Only 2 other players have scored for Montour, 1 basket apiece, and the rest is Eubanks. Roman
Nice
stole
job
it.
with the hands there.
Cochran ahead of the field. Corner now to Leary. Back to Myers. Myers drives in against 3 men, and what's the call? Offensive foul against Corey Myers. Come on, he was in the restricted area. That can't be a charge. Sorry.
Not here.
And he was, strangely. That's a call. Those are college lines, those little semicircles down there.
That's his second. 13.
I think it'd be a good rule for high school, too, to be honest with you.
Corey now with 2 fouls. Takes the seat. Placed by Jimmy.
Rams led this game 7-0, and Montour's been fighting back ever since.
Keep an eye on him, Mike.
Eubanks drives in. Cochran stole it. Fires it length to the court. He hits the side of the board.
How about that?
That's the end of the first quarter. Here at CCBC with the score, Highlands 19 and Montour 16.
Very entertaining first
Very
quarter.
much. Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides that unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. Hey, get in there quick. They have a $1 down, I think, running.
Yep.
End of the year sale. So $1 down, $10 a month. You can't beat that. You want to do that. And as our cameraman, Mr. Danknich, shows, you can change your membership. You move to membership quickly to one place to another, and they do that really fast for you. Take your information, bang. So if you have a different location, if you move, you can do that. Or why not the Black Card? You're free to visit any of the 2,000 locations and bring a guest for free as often as you want. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month. So stop in and say hi to Tara at the Planet Fitness today at the Heights Plaza.
Like I mentioned in the opening, that Luke was awarded a $5,000 scholarship. That's an academic scholarship. It's based on his application and selection by the guidance officers at our school. So congratulations to Luke, and that's a nice Christmas gift, huh?
It really is. Well, so how was your Christmas, sir?
Very good. A little foggy on Christmas Eve, boy.
Yeah.
Had to go to my brother in Penn Hills. They said I could go from his house to my house blindfolded, and just about did.
Yeah, you just about had to.
No peripheral vision at all.
Santa brought me this spiffy new pit hat.
Nice.
It's very
Old
nice.
school colors, too.
Yeah. Well, it's the new school colors, actually.
Weren't they originally that, though?
Yeah.
The old school is now new. I've been around long enough to see
Everything old is new again. That's what they say. Montour with the ball to start the second quarter, moving left to right. The Rams lead at 19-16.
Highs going to a 1-3-1, flattens to a 2-3.
Magliocco, 12. Now back out to Banks. Magliocco takes it.
What I thought they did well, Mike, Montour in the first quarter, they moved the ball against the zone a lot. You want to tire out of zone, keep moving the ball. And
Absolutely. Here's Banks now dumping underneath and using the body. Boy, Eubanks is great outside and he's great inside.
13 points, really all scorer.
He is the man. 19-18. It's a one-point game. Kuntz drives in, spun a circle, tried to get it to Roman. Does. Joaquim up around, no good. Rebound, a big 0. Isaiah Mosley. Montour can take their first lead. Here's Banks.
Joaquim just didn't know where he was on the floor.
Now,
Mike.
Boyden's open. It's a dipper. It's tipped, and Kreis has it. Rams with the ball in a 1-point lead. Here's Cochran.
Antoine McDaniel's out there in the headband.
And there he is. Drives into the paint. Put it up. Around. No good. Tipped by Roman. No good. Rebound Roman. A third try. It's
Third
down.
time's a charm for Joaquin. His first 2. Boy, they hit the glass hard that time. Like 4 offensive rebounds. Allows them to set their pressure up.
21-18. Rams by 3.
Forced 7 turnovers in the first quarter, Mike.
This is Boyden left side. Boyden goes in with a left hand and it's down. First basket for Alex Boyden. He has 2. Labrie has 2. Banks has 3. And Eubanks has 13.
21-20 now.
Cochran fired it out top to Kunst.
They're going 2-3.
Luke for his 4th one. He hits it.
Baby.
4 times 3 is 12, and it's 24-20.
Once again, here comes the pressure.
Nope, not stepping on the baseline is Alex Boyden and turning it over at 5:59.
Forced Highlands turnover against Montour. They've only committed 4.
Justin Labrie back in the lineup. Number 10 for the Spartans.
Going to give Eubanks a break, Mike, and boy, hopefully he cools off over there. He's got 13 of their 20.
We'll be at Montour in about a month, but we won't be playing Montour. That's the PBC Hall of Fame Classic that we play in there, usually play on a Sunday. Now, 5 seconds.
Yep.
Or they call a foul on Joaquin. I think they did.
Let's see.
It might be on Johnny, actually.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Johnny on a clear through. That's his first. 14 fouls against the Rams. Montour's committed 3.
They're Elbow City's finest officials. They'll be up next. The equivalent to Mendy Rudolph.
Mendy Rudolph. Wow, that's a throwback. He's 70.
Here's Labrie, top of the circle. Left side to Banks. Lets it fly and hits it. 24-23. It's a 2. Who's behind the line?
Long pass.
Joaquin Roman beats it down and puts it in. He's got 4. And we're 24-24. Is that right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it's 26-22 Highlands. Now underneath and a foul on Isaiah Mosley. It is 26-22 Highlands. That is correct.
Quinn's going to get that foul.
That's his second.
Mosley got a line.
Charge to Highlands, Jimmy Kunst.
Eubanks will get right back in there pretty quick, Mike.
I'm sorry, that's Jimmy's first. Myers with 2, Kunst with 1, Leary with 1, Price with 1.
Isaiah Mosley.
Friendly rim there.
Mosley. First points off the bench for Bill Minear. 26-23. 5:04 left first half. I think Stosh is getting just what he wanted out here. You know, the competition that you're looking for in the non-section games, when really in all actuality, you know, the only team expected to be strong in our section is Knock besides us. So.
And the Johnny.
Price down low to Roman. Up, scores. And Joaquin's turning it on here in this second quarter.
Great assist by Johnny. He could have taken that shot.
He's got 6, and it's 28-24. Rams back up by 4. Again, they led it 7-0, and a good thing they did.
We got to hope, Mike, our bench goes a little deeper because both teams are going to go full court, looks like, the whole game.
And that could also take more of an effect tomorrow. Oh, there's Eubanks again. Missed this one, though. Yeah, but it came off of Johnny's hands right to Banks, and he threw one wide right. It's tipped out of bounds, and it's Highlands basketball at 4:22.
Our opponent already predetermined, Mike, and we're the feature game. We're replaying Lincoln Park. I mentioned them. They were 3A champs last year. Not only WPL, but also PIA. 1-2-2 press. See how Hines attacks it. Just where you don't want to get caught, Mike. Right there.
Oh,
see that?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Good job to step in front by Banks. Lead it ahead. And it,
over the back.
And the tip is put in by Magliocco as Mosley missed the first one.
Well, they've been letting over back go both ways. You don't want to get trapped here, Mike, at half court.
28-26. Now Kunst is able to. That's a one-man press breaker. Worked it through, got it to Christ. Drives in, kicked it out. Open McDaniel, 3-ball down. Antoine McDaniel, 31-26. Timeout Highlands.
He's been quite the force. Luke Cocker flying off the bench, Mike, to greet Antoine as he knocks down his 6th 3-pointer of the year. Winter's here, so there's no better time than right now to stop at Highland Tire. I'm going to go there next week, Mike, or Highland Integrity Alignment, see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, and this year they voted #1 for auto repair. Founded by Butch Bonnet in 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. As always, if you don't see it on site, ask for it, they'll order it. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call today in Trenton, 724-224-9222. In Detroit Heights, 724-224-7900, or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire now offering oil changes at both locations. Service integrity price, they deliver.
Indeed they do. This is YouTube only for this one, so if anyone's going to be looking for it on TV, instruct them to turn to YouTube and Highlands High Sports and they can watch the game here. The folks at Comcast take the holidays off, so we oblige.
And Mike, a lot of people tell me they have their YouTube hooked into their TV,
right,
so they can watch it right on TV.
Jimmy's dad was telling us before the game.
There's no more appointment TV anymore. You just
throw it across, and Jimmy, speaking of Jimmy, stepped right in front. Now to Leary, now to McDaniel. McDaniel up, but that was
altered by
definitely altered by Mosley.
10 turnovers now. Montour's committed 6 for Highlands.
Rams by 5, 3:20 left.
Right back in his face that time.
Here's Banks.
Johnny.
Now to Mosley left side. Looked like he was going to step into a short one.
I'd encourage him to shoot.
Yeah.
Not that guy.
Not you, Banks.
Oh, he looked like
three men dropped down on him. Magliacco looked at it, but Jimmy closed out quickly.
Here he goes again.
Mosley falling back, missed a shot. Rebound, Luke Cochran. Look at him battle.
There you go. We got a foul.
And we got a foul.
Yep.
Stosh loves that.
Mosley gets his first.
That's as fired up as we've seen Stosh all season, and that was on that rebound.
Great picture of him in the paper, Mike. That a great article Sunday in the Valley News Dispatch about his 100th win. And he's all charged up. I told the middle school kids that's because they weren't playing defense at one time.
He's 101 and 81 at Highlands. He started off 0 and 19.
Yep.
He's 101 and 62 cents. If you're a baseball fan, chew on that for a minute. That's being 162 and winning the one-game playoff and making it. That's a great record.
That would be a division title.
Here's Kreis. Swung it back out to Kunst between circles. Now to Leary right side. Baseline. Eubanks got over to get a hold of him. And now in the paint, it's McDaniel. Threw it inside to Kreis. Tipped it out of there. And a foul on Highlands. Let's see who they get.
Hopefully it's McDaniels.
I couldn't see Dan Robinson made the call, but it was backwards to us.
Number 10, Antoine.
It's on McDaniel. That'll be his first.
And the 16th foul.
Bill Fontana's helping us out over there.
Next foul, they on a 1-on-1, Mike.
Right. Montour's committed 4. Highlands 31, Montour 26, 2:15 left first half. At the Golden Dome. I've seen wrestling here, but it's our first basketball game here that we've done. Front rim no good off the shot by Banks. Rebound, Kunz stepped on the line. It's Montour's basketball. So ECW wrestling here. This becomes one of 5 gyms I've done a basketball game at and also seen professional wrestling.
I'm 0 for 5 there.
Highlands is one of them. I saw Haystacks Calhoun headline a WWF event back in the 80s at Highlands. How's that?
Packed house, I'm sure.
It was, too. Labrie got down there and put it in. 31-28.
Labrie did what Jimmy Quince did earlier, Mike.
We'll run through those other wrestling venues later.
Oh, Johnny's got that guy pinned, Mike. Missed him.
Now it's tipped out of bounds by Banks. Highlands will keep it.
Johnny's getting Labrie pinned, Mike. He can take advantage of that. One more look in.
I doubled up at Valley, ECW wrestling, and, of course, many, many basketball games at Valley. Gene Collodi got us front row ringside that night. Cochran! Oh, he had hit 4. That one's off the back rim, and Eubanks is there. Boy, has Eubanks been impressive.
He also proves to be human there, missing one. Minute 25 to go. Highlands ahead by 3. Been a great game.
Now Labrie high post.
Whoa, baby!
Johnny says, get that out of here.
Jimmy's on 1-on-3. Smart to bring it back.
He is.
It up.
Cochran now walked into it, but he got shut off by Eubanks. Went baseline, hooked the pass, and it's stolen, and is stolen by Mosley.
That's a hard pass to throw.
The Rams get back. Mosley came all the way, and Johnny got that one, too.
What a great block there, Mike. 2 in a row.
1 minute left in regulation.
Highlands has numbers.
Leary against Labrie. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Eubanks. Less than a minute to go first half.
We're getting to the basket, Mike, but we're not finishing. They're speeding us up. We play at a little slower pace than that. We'll run with you, but we like to go a little slower.
The Rams are the third highest scoring team in the WPIAL, all classifications, and they're nowhere near their average now. They're averaging 76 a game.
Johnny
Rice nearly got it out of there. They battle. What's the call?
That's no jump ball.
Jump ball. Arrow belongs to Highlands at 33 seconds.
Nobody's in a general area, Mike. They basically said he ain't getting up, so they just basically called it a jump ball. That is 11 turnovers forced by the Golden Rams.
Now, another one of my double wrestling basketball arenas is Steel Valley. Do you remember who we did at Steel Valley? Long time. Our first year.
First year.
It was a state playoff game.
Wow. I remember being there.
The big kid was Muto.
Let me think.
Keystone Oaks?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that like, who was the coach then? It was Big Ben O'Connor, who went on to Fox Chapel and any other places.
We beat him up bad that night.
We did. That was a good team that year. That was the 23-1 regular season team. Back when we played 24. Chandler is in.
Seconds ago.
Here's Kunst out top, 11 seconds. The Rams do look like they're going to hold for one with a 3-point lead. High posting Roman. 6 seconds. Joaquin needs help. Now to Kunst. 3 seconds. Got to get it up there. Kunst spins, turns, lets it go off the back rim, and that's the end of the first half. At Mont against the Montour Spartans here at the Golden Dome, and there's your story. It's Highlands 31, Montour 28. Since opening their doors, the Boucher Agency has been helping local motorists find auto insurance coverage that speaks to their personal priorities. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to make ensuring your new teen driver a stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide's young driver discount when you compare. Nobody beats the Boucher's rates for young drivers. Call John and Mel, your hometown Nationwide agents, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side. Halftime, Highlands 31, Montour 28. Timeout, stats and more right after this. You see the score? There it is. The Rams lead at 31-28 at halftime. Mr. Choma, you have some numbers for us?
Yeah, great first half for the Golden Rams, Mike. They jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but Montour, led by James Eubanks, 13 points charged back. They also have Dan Medialaka with 4. Justin Labrie has 4. Alex Bowden 2. Tyler Banks 5. And the one sub-in, Isaiah Mosley, has 2. Balanced scoring for them. We also have balanced scoring. Luke Cochran hit 4 threes for 12. Johnny Christ has 6. Corey Myers 2. Jimmy Kunst 2. Antoine McDaniels has 3. And Joaquin Roman has 6.
How about this? The Rams have not stepped to the foul line this afternoon.
Yeah, Mike, they're letting them play it, that's for sure. And again, another Highlands basketball season. I mean, one thing, post-game at the Anchor Room, we had a great party for Coach Stosh there after his 100th win the other day. Joanne and Dee continue a family tradition started by their parents way back in 1953. Great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. Can't find something? Ask on the Anchor menu. They'll get it for you. Daily specials available on a blue plate. And always don't forget the popcorn. We love our popcorn. Kitchen's open to 11 p.m., so no better way to celebrate another Golden Ram victory on the hardwood than with your friends and family at the Anchor Inn. Anchor Inn, Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard.
A special thanks to Dave Ambrose, the AD at Central Valley, who runs this thing, and he has set us up here at the Golden Dome in a great spot to do the game, and he's been tremendous host. Also, old friend Mike Demich is here. He's on the committee. He's an old Lower Borough guy for a while. He lived behind me, was a neighbor, and was a customer at the gas station back in the coffee club days. Exactly. Everybody hang around and talk sports, and Mike's here talking about Micah Mason, that he said that holds the record here. He scored 51 points in a tournament game here, and that he doesn't think that'll ever be broken.
Mike had a few 50-point games. Wayne won 63-point game, if I recall.
64, actually.
Even better.
Yeah. All right, so second half, the Rams lead it by 3. They led it 7-0, and Montour's clawed and scratched their way back, but they've never caught the Rams.
And based on that last turnover, Montour gets the ball. Start the second half. And the original stars on floor with the Rams: Quince, Myers, Cochran, Joaquin Roman, and Johnny Christ.
Magliacco, Banks, Labrie, Boyden, and Eubanks, the same starting 5 for the Spartans. They move right to left in their home whites. This is Magliacco out center circle.
Started 5 seniors, Mike, and you said they graduated 4?
They did. Eubanks steps back, 16 16. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Roman. Joaquin's given good minutes today.
When Johnny challenges a shot, Joaquin stays back. Did a nice job there.
Cochran went in, but Magliocco shut him off. Now to Christ. Now we have a foul underneath. Oh, no, we don't have a foul. Joaquin's hurt.
Yeah, Mike.
Looks like an ankle.
Don't know if he turned it or what, but he's not putting any weight on it.
Dan Robinson blew the whistle immediately and got Joaquin out of there.
Good officiating on their part.
It is, and that's the last thing you want.
Yeah, Mike, in these non-section games. Derry, by the way, they had a big win the other day over Freeport, but unfortunately their best player broke his leg.
Oh, my.
The running back, Hurst, I think it is.
That's no good. Oh, great pass by Christ. Down on the blocks. Cochran can't get it to go. Boy, there's a lot of battling down there. Now 1-on-3. Bodies all over the place, but the lay-in by Boyden is good. Magliocco hit the deck center circle. Nothing called there, and it's 31-30.
It's one of these times, Mike, where we're getting beat down the floor. It doesn't happen too often for Highlands. Now we got a shirt on.
Yeah, Cochran and Magliocco are having a battle.
Oh, look at this.
Now Luke takes a flop.
He's hit him 3 times.
And he finally gets the call.
Right. I think they're going to have words with both of them, Mike, so we're not going to deal with this. Magliocco thinks he's got a football body on him. He doesn't know Luke was a football player, played linebacker, remember?
That is correct.
And neither one of them are exchanging any pleasantries right now.
Magliocco gets the call, as we thought.
We went over this in middle school practice today, Mike. It's called the shirt defense, where all he's going to do is watch.
Oh, Johnny got in trouble and traveled. Well, I was afraid there. That foot sticking in the ground like that. Turnover Highlands. Now Montour, another chance to take the lead.
Watch Magliocco and Luke Cochran. I'm like, he is not looking at the ball at all. He's just playing.
Eubanks.
Great place to trap.
Nearly went over and back. Labrie, Magliocco. Now to Banks. Drives, lays, missed it. Rebound, Christ.
Now Highlands on the lead guy.
Oh, Myers lost the handle and dribbled it nearly out of bounds.
Got a call foul there, Mike.
I think so. And
he landed on it.
Magliocco with the tackle over there.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on defense. Second tackle for him of the half. Tough place to bring the ball in from, Mike.
It was. Highlands fans very upset across the way.
I think the referees are, Magliocco comes out. I think they're going to start to tighten up on the fouls, Mike. They don't want this to get away from them.
Cochran will key it in. Rams by 1, 6:30 left third quarter. Here's Christ. Out of Cochran. Drives in to the baseline. Kicked it back out to McDaniel. But Eubanks, right on him. Boy, these guys should play some D too, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Here's Kunst. Oh, steal by Eubanks. Whacked up in the air and stolen by Boyden. Boyden the other way. Back to Eubanks, and Montour finally takes the lead. 32-31.
Eubanks is 15.
And the Spartans have fought all the way back. Kunst. Now to Christ. Back to Myers. Spots up. 3-ball. Back rim, no good. Rebound. And McDaniel couldn't get it. It looked like Labrie might have been over his back, but Banks has it for the Spartans.
Don't know they've gone cold, Mike. They're not getting any loose balls.
Well, the thing about Myers, now we have a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul on the Spartans. The thing about Myers is he spent so much of the first half on the bench, it's hard to get a rhythm, but he had those 2 fouls.
Labrie going to get it, Mike. And they're trying to get into Luke's head. There's no doubt about it. That was on Labrie. And look at this now.
Oh, trust me, Luke will play it up too. He'll make sure the refs know.
Tariq Elon, Mike. Now he's got the shirt defense on him. Into Johnny.
Off the roll, they go to Christ, and he's fouled by Labrie. Now this is getting chippy, isn't it?
Yeah. He whacked him in the back of the head after the foul. Obviously, they didn't think playing basketball was an option when we jumped on them 7-0, so they resorted to this. Good news is that's their 4th team foul. Highlands yet to commit one.
Yeah, that helps.
Hopefully from the foul line.
2 on Labrie and 2 on Magliocco's second half. Now the officials are going to talk to Labrie.
Good officiating.
Aaron Mickens making sure
Now, Johnny, Mike was ejected from a game early this year against Penn Hills when there were some rough things going on at the hoop. He has to keep his cool here today.
Well, everything gets around. And if they think you're touchy, there's Cochran.
There you go. That's
the left side.
You want to push and shove, there's 15. All three-pointers, 5.
5 times 3. Rams back on top, 34-32. Rams had a couple 7-point leads. Here's Banks.
Back door was there. He didn't take it.
Now Boyden in the paint, and he's fouled.
Oh, man, that's a tough foul.
It's going to be on Cochran.
Yeah, he was going down. Luke bailed him out.
That's Luke's first.
If he did.
First against Highlands second half.
Personal foul.
I think he was in the process of falling, and Luke was trying to let him find a place on the floor. There we go with the layup.
And left-hander is no good. Rebound Christ.
Johnny smartly brings it back into the backcourt, reorganizes. One thing Johnny can do, Mike, is handle the basketball for his side.
He can. This is Kunst. Christ goes down.
How'd that happen, you wonder, huh?
On a run-through. Cochran goes baseline. Up and under move, it goes down.
He had very little room to work with there, Mike, but he did. He now has 17.
36-32. Rams back up by 4. Rams on a 5-0
There's a
run.
walk there. Not called.
Now wide open Banks, and I think Johnny might have altered that one.
No doubt about it, Mike.
And Cochran down with a board. Out to McDaniel right side. McDaniel goes into the paint, dribbled it off a leg. Christ saved it, tried to throw it to Kunst. Boy, that was a walk by Banks, and he got away with it.
2 in a row.
He was going to pass it, stopped, was walking with the pass, and corralled it back, looked around, said, oh, no whistle, let's keep playing. This is Aleem right side. Knocked out of bounds.
That was a good timeout, Mike. He knew his man was
Yeah, Bill Manier wants to talk it over. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. They've been serving the AK Valley for decades, and the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunity for both you and your businesses. If you're looking to set up your retirement, if you're looking to get your financial house in order, like the Dean likes to say, the first of the year coming up, I think the Lucchinos are the place that you want to go to get started with that and do that early in the year. Talk to Joe and Joe because, well, they always know. They'll help you with your health care, with your investments and insurance, all those things. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or you can call today 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? But Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today.
Mike, our team in section holiday plans. York played Charleroi at the Charleroi tournament. They lost 51-37. They'll be playing Clareton today. We'll get to the others as we go along.
Here's Banks. Oh, Cochran stepped in front and knocked it out of bounds into the Montour bench across the way. 36-32 Highlands. Very low scoring for a Highlands game. 3:50 left, but these are two elite teams. Banks again. 1 against 1.
We don't need
literally
a shot clock here,
and
Mike.
figuratively. McDaniel, as Jimmy won that battle. McDaniel got the rebound.
Neither team needs a shot clock here. That's the slowest we've had so
Myers
far.
for 3. Yes.
Corey came out and shot at halftime in a halftime shooting contest, Mike, so he got some extra shots in there. That one goes down. His
I told you, he was cold. He was on the bench a lot with fouls, and that's unusual for him.
Battles there and gets
And now
the foul
Kunst is going to get the foul. Rams back up by 7 as they've gone out 8-0 since Montour took the lead.
Jimmy picks up his second.
That's his second team foul.
That's 2 against Highlands second half. Montour's committed 4. 3:19 left of the third quarter, and the Rams lead by 7.
Baglioka is back in the
Montour, I like this. The term I would use, they're a thick team, Mike. They're strong kids.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to throw their body around.
Here's Boyden. Oh, blocked from behind.
Stripped by
I think
Cochran.
Jimmy Kunst or Cochran got it. Now Luke the other way. Luke needs some help. Drives into the paint, goes in, put it off a man's hip. And what's the call? Travel on Highlands.
And like I say, he
carried
held on to it too long, right?
Well, what he did was he put it off the Montour player's hip, and it was kind of there, and he was kind of walking while he did it, and it got caught up on the...
Good news, Mike. Joaquin Roman back in the lineup, giving Johnny a break.
Roman now on the
See Pine Richland coach Jeff Ackerman down to our right. And They'll be here for one of the games later.
And Mike, later on we have Pine Ridge is playing Beaver Falls. Right after this one, Aliquippa plays Central Valley, the host team. Then at 8:30, man, what a game. Butler, Lincoln Park. Both teams.
They're the anchor here.
Yep,
in Lincoln Park.
And
Joaquin looks like he's moving well. That's good to have him back out there. Here's Leary.
Leary cannot get trapped at half court, Mike. He breaks out.
2:40 left.
And again, you can see Carter's not as thick as
High posting.
Magliotto.
But none of them are as thick as Joaquin.
No.
Nearly a step in front it was. Magliocco with the steal. Around Leary, drives in, and Leary stopped the basket. So Magliocco will shoot two at 2:28 with the Rams leading 39-32. Leary picks up his second personal.
Unfortunately, Mike, we catch up in turnovers of 12 apiece, too.
So, not a shooting foul.
Second, third team foul.
Wow, that's a break there, Mike's heads up play by Carter Leary then, yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, they fixed it.
Yeah, they should have, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Magliocco.
We haven't had many. Mosley made a couple. The Rams have yet to shoot a foul shot today.
That's odd.
In and out.
Yep. Very physical game today, too, Mike. Magliocco 0 for 2 from the line so far.
Jimmy Hooks in the
2:28 left third quarter. Remember, after the third, we will have trivia, A&B Pizza Trivia.
I've got a great trivia question for you, Mike.
Hey, you were
Many layers.
teasing me with that. Magliocco makes 1 out of 2. He's got 3, and if they break the 8-0 Highlands run, it's 39-33.
It's been such a great game and fast-paced, I haven't been able to lay the foundation of it, though.
Loop it ahead to Cochran. The double team comes on him. Christ high post.
Pass.
Nice. The high-low got it to Joaquin, but it's blocked from behind.
A little slow getting the ball up there, Mike. Joaquin didn't think he had anybody on his back.
Here's Banks.
Montour quickly recovered the
2-minute mark of the third quarter. Eubanks has been quiet here in this second half against Johnny.
Boy, those feet are moving, Mike.
They are.
Yeah.
Talk about organizing the puppies, and now Montour throws it away. He organized them all right.
You can hear him shuffling up here when the ball was down. We heard a squeak.
Thought Sammy Davis Jr. walked into the gym. We had a little song and a dance.
nice balls.
Come on, Rams. Let's go.
Kunstel, key it in front of us. Down below, we're up in the balcony here at the Golden Dome. Oh, wide open Christ. Here's Johnny with a
And he
layup.
got beat the whole way down, Mike. Eubanks hit him 3 times,
Increase for 2.
and there was no call.
And all of a sudden, the Rams have their biggest lead. It's 8. Eubanks put it in. Nice soft move in the lane. It's only his second basket of the second half. Oh, Myers beat them all down. Great job with the body to lay it in.
Or he's been known to do that, Mike. He's got 7. Highlands back up 8.
8-point Highlands lead.
Oh, that's one. Offensive foul. Good call. He had lost it before that, though. Eubanks gets his second. Johnny's drawn 2 so far. And the Golden Rams have an 8-point lead, Mike. And a little water on the floor.
Picks up the personal. That's his second.
They're going to get a timeout for that.
In the second half for Montour.
Mike, Knock and Freeport, they play in the Freeport Christmas Tournament. It's interesting how they do it. Knock plays Kiski, and then today, and then tomorrow they'll play Mercyhurst Prep. Freeport hosts Mercyhurst Prep today. They'll play Kiski tomorrow. And the reason why they're both in the same section, so they want to play against each other for a third
Long
time.
trip down for Mercyhurst Prep. I wonder if they're staying.
Good question. They're out of Erie.
Erie. Yep.
Mount Pleasant plays Laurel Highlands at the Greensburg Stadium Tournament today. They'll play Connellsville tomorrow. Derry is at Richland Tournament out in Johnstown. They're going to play Homer City.
Making sure to get that water off the courts.
And as we mentioned, in a predetermined tournament here, we will be the feature game tomorrow, playing Lincoln Park 6-1, defending 3A state champs. They return all 5 starters from that team, Mike. So 8:30 tomorrow. Their only loss was, are you ready to this? The Villages Charter in
Yes,
Florida.
they're all like 70 years old.
Yeah, you have to be 55.
How can you? The Villages. Yeah, That's like when you're driving to Florida, it's like the first billboard you see when you get onto 75 coming off of 301 is like you finally made it.
Home run ball.
We get ahead to Myers. Oh, nice catch over the shoulder.
You got Rhode
Saved it. Threw it
Nice
out of bounds.
idea
The Rams
there.
will get a key in. Nicely done by Corey.
Arnold Palmer smiling down on him, Mike.
Yeah, and Nancy Lopez living there.
yeah.
I met Nancy Lopez. She was very nice and very pregnant at the time, too. She was.
Carter Leary going to check in for Joaquin.
Now, you met Arnold Palmer. I didn't.
Few times.
I never got to
Yep.
meet Arnie. I did meet Nancy Lopez. though.
Great guy. Took some pictures.
She was married to
with
Ray
me.
Knight at the time. Whipped it into Myers, and the Rams control it. 1:15.
I'd take a little time here, Mike.
Third quarter. Highlands 43 and Montour 35. The Rams have matched their biggest lead after Montour finally came back and took the lead in this game. Here's Leary. Now to Myers' right side. Myers drives into the paint. Kicked it off to Leary. Back out to Kuntz. Drives. Goes in. Lays it up. Missed it as it was altered by the big fella Eubanks.
Yep. Didn't get it.
Spartans back in less than a minute. Eubanks all the way down. Gave up the dribble, though. And now Boyden with a little left-hander off the rim. Tipped by Kreis. And Boyden got it back.
Got Johnny off his feet there.
Missed the shot, but there's Kreis with the rebound.
Johnny altered that shot, though, Mike. Okay, 40 seconds ago, let's hold one.
Arrow belongs to Highlands. Let's see if they want a two for here. They did hold it at the end of the first half. Cochran got around a man, walked it down and laid it up and missed it. Rebound Montour.
He's shocked he missed that one, Mike.
He is.
Look at this.
Boyden to Banks, lays it in. Nice fast break there. 7 for Tyler Banks. 15 seconds left. It's a 6-point lead.
Okay, it's third time it says hold for one.
Cochran for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound Banks. 7 seconds.
Gave him plenty of time.
I think Montour will hold it for 1. Eubanks got to be aware of the clock. 2 seconds. 1. Lets it go. It missed it. Grazer. That's the end of the third quarter with a score. Highlands 43. Montour 37. Trivia time is A&B Pizza time.
43-37.
So stop into A&B Pizza today and get your fresh and hot A&B Pizza.
Mike, recently there was a crazy 7 overtime game on the other side of the state. St. Pius VI beat Archbishop Wood 130-128. The question is, what is the record for overtimes in the WPIL?
Now, how many did you say this was?
That was 7.
Okay, so what is the record for overtimes in the WPIL? I'm going to say 5.
5 is not correct, but you were close.
Okay, 6?
6 it is. 6 twice it happened, Mike. 1968, Latrobe beat Greensburg 57-56, not 130-128.
Wait a
that
minute.
game.
57-56 is 6 overtimes.
That is correct. And up here this way, Mike, in 1985, Elwood City beat Riverside 74-72.
That's a little more like it with all those points, huh?
Roman, number 50.
A&B Pizza, call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now. They're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 10. A&B Pizza, 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Call 724-224-5311. Order your A&B Pizza now, especially good during the holidays when you're out doing a lot of running around, not a lot of time to cook. We've had pizza at my house 3 times in the past 5 days, I think. So.
All right, Mike, 6-point lead. Let's see if the Golden Rams can hold on here as we get in the fourth and final quarter.
This is Kunst out top now on a back roll to Cochran, and he lays it in.
Mike, I say fourth and final quarter after I just talked about 6 over.
Yeah, you probably should be careful with that, huh? 45-37. Again, the Rams match their biggest lead.
I'm going to sit in a 2-3.
Cochran with the field goal.
Let him beat us from outside, Mike. Take some time while we're doing it.
Dante Del Tondo, number 5, is into the Montour lineup. The first time we've seen him tonight. Now Boyden goes in. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound, Roman. I said this is the type of game where Luke does what he does in 3 quarters, and then he shoots 8 for 10 from the line in the fourth quarter. See what happens.
Are we going to shoot from the foul?
We haven't had one yet.
Amazing.
They're going to, you know what? If the Bowmaneers going to have to think about that.
Yeah.
They've committed 5, so they don't have to do too much to get into the bonus. This is Kunst out top. Now to McDaniel. Antoine now spins it left side to Cochran. Now to Kreis. Drives in, spin move, right hand hook, good.
Johnny with 10. It's his average.
47-37, Rams by 10.
It's
First
quiet
time.
10, Mike, you know that.
Well, Montour went ahead 32-31. Kunst the rebound, now to Kreis. And since then, the Rams with a 16-5 run.
And Jimmy, Mike, for being only a freshman, he's returned the physicality.
Now to Cochran.
Roll, there it is.
There it is to
Bingo,
Kreis.
Bango.
Puts it in.
Bongo.
Scored by
Johnny now with a dozen.
49-37. And now we have a timeout for Bill Minear. 6:11 to go, and the Rams with a 12-point lead after Montour had taken that lead. Highlands now on an 18-5 run since then. Well, Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, tablets, connected devices, and all the latest accessories with award-winning customer service. We know you all got stuff for Christmas, so award-winning accessories, I believe, is what you're looking for here, because maybe you can get a nice new phone case or something like that would help you out, or anything they have. They have the 5G technology. They have plenty of things for that. So stop into Wireless Zone today. They have 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney and across from Victoria's Secret. Or you can find the Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Hey, Mike, this one you and John will appreciate. Locally, what was the most overtimes we had in the AK Valley?
In the AK Valley. Well, was it a Valley game?
Valley was involved.
It wasn't Valley Highlands, was it?
It was Valley Highlands. It was the AK tip-off tournament. 4 overtimes in 1989. Do you think Bob and Joe covered that?
I know Bob and Joe covered that.
Can you believe that? Can you believe Bob and Joe had the 3 overtimes?
Oh my goodness. I was going to say, John, you weren't there, were you? No, you weren't there. I wasn't there either. I didn't start till the 90s.
We did tip-off tournaments for years, I remember.
Yeah, they were always around my birthday. It was usually like the last Thanksgiving weekend is when we opened.
Don't do that anymore.
Banks, 3 ball, and the net hardly moved.
Here, Joe, what are you doing? Taking that timeout?
That's the call he wanted, 49-40. Rams break the press. Kreis all the way down. Joachim Roman up and missed it.
No foul.
Rebound Spartans. Labrie pulled it down. See if the Spartans have another run in them. Left side 3 ball by Boyden is no good. The rebound is tipped around, out of bounds, and Montour will keep it. 5:34 remaining. The Rams by 9. Antoine McDaniel replaces Joachim Roman.
Joaquin's still a little ginger on that ankle, Mike.
It was good that he got back. The last thing you want to do is just inactivity. Here's Banks. With the left hand, tried to go to Boyden, but Kuntz got in there, stole it.
Great job by Jimmy.
And now Cochran has it.
14 turnovers now forced by the Golden Rams.
Kuntz has it at 5:14. High posting McDaniel. Hands it off to Kreis. But a good job to pick him up by Banks. Cochran for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Labrie.
They got his back beat again.
Boyden picking cherries and laying it in.
Yep, that's what Boyden did. He leaked out. They're going to have to work on that, Mike. That's 4 times.
Back to 7. 5-0 Montour run since the timeout. Here's Kreis, back to Kunst. 4:40 to go. Cochran's wide open. He's fouled to shoot 3.
Beautiful.
Oh, he did the Mitch Desort kick out.
And no doubt about it. No problem with it.
Not if they're going to call it. My thing is they shouldn't call it.
Justin Reed picks up.
You tell Mitch that.
I will.
Mitch, by the way, playing
He got us 3 fouls. He got us 3 foul shots. I'm happy.
Yep.
And he will get 3 shots.
Mitch playing football now for W&J, Washington Jefferson.
And here we go. 4th quarter. Luke goes to the line. Oh, he missed the first.
And Mike, he's 25 of 34, 74%. Only one better than him is Carter Leary coming in tonight. Get 2 more chances.
Yeah, Carter's 6 for 7.
There's one. Luke now with season average 20 points.
And the thing he's been doing this year is getting 20 every game.
Yeah, consistent.
And that's the consistency. The coach loves it.
21 now for Luke. Back to a 9-point Highlands lead.
21. Yeah, Mitch playing football with Logan Kreis and
Twins.
Yeah, and Max Garda from Burl. Left-handed jumper by Alex Board.
He's got 8.
51-44, Highlands by 7. 4:20 to go.
We gotta watch when he picks up that dribble too early.
Here's Cochran. Christ, now they got a 2-on-1 if they want it. And McDaniel will take it.
There you go, Mike. Good teams like to be pressed. McDaniel has 5.
Off the bench.
Back to 9.
His average, and the Rams back to a 9-point lead.
What were our twins' names? I forget. Johnny Pavlik.
Boyden, what do we got? On the floor, Johnny Christ. That'll be
Sienko, Mario, and Marcus. There you go.
Sienko, that's it.
Johnny's second.
Mario.
Yeah,
Not Mario. Mario, remember?
Yes, Mrs. Sienko. It's bad when we mess up the first name. Oh, quick pass.
Oh, Labrie underneath with the lay-in. They get another cheapie out of the inbound, and now Cook's in a little bit of trouble. To Johnny Christ. Look at him helping out backcourt. Now to Cochran forecourt. 7-point lead. McDaniel layup. Oh, missed it badly.
Yeah.
Rebound Montour.
Speeding us up, Mike. We got to be patient.
Banks to Eubanks. Up around no.
Great job by Cochran on defense.
Boy, bodies all over the place.
Take our time.
A lot of banging in there.
There we go.
And now Boyden fouls Cochran.
His third. I think that's Corey Myers, Mike.
Myers, I'm sorry. And Corey will shoot the 1-on-1.
He is 6 out of 10, 60%.
Corey with 7 points. You know, he's been double figures every game this year. This is the first time he hasn't been.
We've got 3:32 to correct that situation.
There are a lot of things that we could correct. Well, the thing we like is the 7-point lead with 3:30 to go. Against another tough team. Like you said, all these teams we play, they have numbers in front of their names.
One thing I've been impressed by is how Jimmy's handled the physicality as a freshman.
Yeah, he doesn't look out of place at all. Myers hits the first, he'll get another. 8 for Corey, and the Rams lead at 54-46, an 8-point lead.
They're 2 for 2.
The Rams are 4 for 5 from the line. Well, you got to make a high percentage when you don't get many. 55-46.
Doesn't seem like a 9-point lead to me, Mike. 1-3-1, but
Banks.
I'll take it.
Pagliacco and Banks play catch out top. Oh, zone has him confused a little bit here. That's what you want with a lead like this. They go to Labrie.
Change pivots.
Bouncing around in there, and a foul on the floor. I think they might get Luke or Jimmy. Let's see.
I'm going to say Luke. Didn't you think he changed his pivots?
Yes, I did. Second foul on Cochran.
Luke Cochran assessed the foul. That's his second.
I absolutely thought
The
that.
team's 5th.
Now, boy, that was soft. Off the rim and down. He's got 10, and it's 55-48.
I'd like to go back and see how many we give up off the inbound. No foul there.
Myers used Cochran as a screen. Now Luke helps him up. Eubanks back the other way.
It's going to be 5 points by the time.
3 men back. Eubanks put it up on the glass. Got the rebound, put it in, and drew the foul. Oh, it's Boyden. Not Eubanks, my bad.
And Mike, we turn the clock off too.
At 2:50 to go, Christ picks up his third.
And it's a 5-point game.
55-50.
He'll get one shot.
Boyden short on that one, and Christ got the rebound. Rams by 5. 2:45 against pressure.
Try to pressure us.
That was
make that pass, Mike.
Oh, but Johnny does a great
Come on,
job to
there's
get
a foul
it.
there.
He's
There you
tripped by
go.
Magliacco.
Come on, Johnny, get up. Don't mess around.
It was a Labrie. Nice drop toe hold by Labrie.
You talk about wrestling.
Yeah, that was the wrestling. Oh, my other wrestling venue of the 5, Beaver Falls. Great place to be. Beaver Falls down in the pit. So we've hit 73 different gyms to do games, and 5 of them have also hosted wrestling.
That you've been to.
That I've been to. And more have, that I know of. Well, you can count wrestling at Fitzgerald Fieldhouse, but that's real wrestling.
Johnny will be shooting 1-on-1.
Now, these are going to become very important.
Get in there. No,
It doesn't go. Rebound Montour down 5. They fought back once.
Getting feedback, Mike, from the PA system. That can't help.
Here's Banks.
Oh, he walked it.
Oh,
they love it.
saved by Mosley, but barely. Back to Banks. Magliacco in front of the Montour bench. 2:23 to go. Highlands by 5. Banks, high posted to Eubanks.
That's 3 seconds, Mike. He has never left the lane.
The screen goes back for for a jumper by Boyden. It's no good. Rebound, Montour had it, lost it. Cochran has it for the Rams. Out to Kunst. Now McDaniel.
There we go.
Back to Cochran at 2 minutes. Highlands by 5. Kunst center circle here at BC3.
They're waiting for Johnny to touch the ball. If we're smart, we won't put it in his hands. There you go. There you go.
You want Luke to have it now. Myers. Back to Cochran. Now to Christ.
They want to foul him.
They've taken 30 seconds off here.
They're going to foul him, Mike.
And they do.
Why?
Well, see, that should be intentional when he doesn't have the ball. So this is the last 1-and-1.
Johnny is 13 of 28, 46%. Missed one here today. He doesn't have to touch the ball there, Mike.
Well, not the way they were spread out.
Yeah, we had 4 guards out there.
And they're going to get Leary and Roman in now on the defensive end. And it goes in. Johnny will get another.
Johnny makes a big one there, ladies and gentlemen. 2 possessions. This is the important one. We're talking on the way up, Mike. 7 points is the lead you want in high school, because then it's a 3-possession game. 6 is still a 2-possession game. Middle school, 4 points is a good possession lead, because that's 2 possessions there. But in high school, you want a 7-point lead. Let's make it 7 here, Johnny.
And Johnny drains a second. He's 2 for 3
2 big ones, Mike.
Rams 6 for 8 from the line today, and that's important in a 7-point game.
And I'm sure I'm going to hear, why didn't you want Johnny at the foul line? I just look at the numbers.
You are a numbers guy. Boyden's 3 balls off the rim.
There we go.
Joaquin Roman the rebound.
There you go.
Out to Leary.
Get it in our guards' hands. There we go.
Keep an eye on the clock. Now Cochran. Get Joaquin ahead of the pack, but you got to watch the 10 seconds now, and they do get it across. Leary's going to drive all the way to the basket. Put it in. Carter Leary.
His first 2, Mike, and now ahead by 9 with a minute to go. Can Courtney start the bus yet?
Not yet.
Don't shut off the clock.
Magliaco's 3 is down. Timeout, Montour.
Not yet, Mike says, at 51 seconds to go. Highlands ahead by 6.
Still a 2-possession game.
Hey, Mike, we had another 4 overtime game featuring your Borough Bucks. In fact, it's the most recent one. It was in 2014. Borough beat Ford City 66-62.
That's a beauty.
But that's not all. The longest all-time game in PA history took 8 overtimes. 1972, Plymouth Whitemarsh beat Springfield. What is the record in the country for overtime, Mike?
Gosh, I have no idea. How about 8?
How about the lucky number 13?
Holy mackerel.
13 overtimes. Boone, North Carolina, I'm sure you've been there before, beat Angalier 56-54 in 13.
What outstanding college football program is located in Boone, North Carolina?
I know the head coach at one time, Tim Carr's Appalachian State.
That is correct.
How about that? He got me tickets when I played Pitt one year.
Oh, really?
I was in the end zone, like next to the last row. I'm like, these are the coaches' seats?
They are a tremendous program, and they're just sending coaches to high D1 schools now. All right. I don't know how much time's left because we have a running down clock. And 51 seconds. Yeah. Go Fontana. Less than 1 minute. He was right on that. Now they're going to run the run out to Christ. He can't quite get it, but now he corrals it at 48 seconds. And they foul him backcourt. But he'll shoot 2 now. The Rams in the double bonus. 48 seconds left. They lead 59-53.
All right, Johnny made his last 2. Mike, he's 2 of 3 from the line.
Rams did not shoot a free throw the entire game until now. They will have shot 10 here in the 4th quarter.
That'll be his second.
But Luke hasn't shot his complimentary 10 in the 4th quarter.
Goes to the line, shooting 2 times.
This is the big one, Mike.
First one is good.
7-point lead. I love when that 7-point lead.
Johnny with 15.
Carter Leary.
We're going to try to get him to 1,000 points this year, Mike.
Checks in for
Rams are 7 for 9 from the line today.
He needed 163 coming into tonight. Bank shot
is open. Highlands 8 for 10 from the charity stripe. They lead at 61-53.
That's why it's the Montour crowd, Mike.
It did kind of. Now a 3 by Mosley's off the back rim. Rebound Price.
Right in the
took
face,
a shot
too.
to the mush. And Johnny will shoot 2 more at 41 seconds, leading by 8.
And that took Johnny by surprise, Mike. And, you know, I've had some discussions with people around town about Johnny's, how he gets thrown out of one game per year and the lesson learned from that game. And hopefully that's already occurred. Johnny being Johnny.
And he's killing from the line right
there. You go. He has made his last 5 of 6 now from the line.
He's taking Luke's spot tonight.
17 points.
That's the second. Rebound tip. Kreis has it.
Who has it?
Looks for a guard. 38 seconds. Highlands by 9. Now to Kreis. Thought about it. Now to Kunst. 32 seconds. Steal.
Oh, that lazy pass.
It was, and the lay-in by Mosley in a timeout Montour at 27 seconds, 62-55. Just not crisp as they were last week.
And better competition, too. By the way, 14 turnovers each, Mike, so we're tied. Again, tomorrow, 8:30, the feature game here, which is actually today if you're watching on YouTube. 8:30, they will be playing the 3A defending champ, Lincoln Park. By the way, congratulations go out to Valley. They got their first one of the year. Jeff Dunn's got to be thrilled about that.
Yes, he does. Hi to Jeff and Merry Christmas.
They beat Sarah Catholic last night at Jeanette, 57-54. They're 1-7 now on the season.
Yeah, and Mark Foe's done such a tremendous job there at Valley, getting them back and being a playoff participant the last couple of years. These two teams will also get back to section play after the holiday at Freeport. My goodness, Donnie Iris playing over the...
Then we go to Knock, Mike. So
we go to Freeport and Knock, and then Montour will play TJ.
We're going to have to be road warriors. And again, that Knock team, Mike, 4-1. They're ranked number 5 in 4A. They've scored 3 players in double figures every game of the games they've played so far this year. Highlands right with them, by the way.
McDaniel.
Ryan Lang had 25 points and 6 3-pointers in their win against.
Now to Kunst, 25 seconds. Out to McDaniel. McDaniel, they got him tracked, and they foul Antoine in front of the Highlands bench at 21 seconds left. Highlands 62, Montour 55.
Antoine McDaniel's 2 for 2 from the line, so let's see if he can keep that streak alive.
B&J Sports celebrate their 6th decade of outfitting our local teams and the great fans of the AK Valley when it comes to all of your sporting goods needs. Look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, and trophies. Any kind of sports equipment, you just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road, open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. So stop in today or give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. Make it 6 decades. B&J Sports. There's a 3-up missed.
Wide to the right.
Rebound put up and missed. And no, it does. It went in by Eubanks.
I've been impressed by Eubanks.
He's got 20. 7 seconds. Courtney start the bus. Rams by 6. Ahead of the field, Leary. He lays it in.
That's going to do it.
And good night, Mary Edgerly, wherever you are. Highlands 65, Montour 57.
Mike, great challenge today for the Montour Spartans. Highlands meets that challenge, improves now to 7-1. And let's take on the defending PIA champs, Lincoln Park, tomorrow.
We'll do that. Thanks to everyone here. Thanks to Dave Ambrose for helping us out. Nice to see Mike Demich again. Thanks to John Dankins for stepping in on camera. Once again, that final score. Highlands 65, Montour 57. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik.